Hey, welcome back to Cameras and Coffee. Today I'm going to talk about picture profiles. Yeah, I know, picture profiles, right? Like there are not enough YouTube videos out there about picture profiles. You know, I came across something really interesting the other night downtown, and I'm going to show you in these some later clips in here. But I noticed something really interesting about certain picture profiles and just straight out of camera noise and brightness and how clean some of them may or may not be. So I experimented around a little bit. I did some stuff in Cine2, shot some stuff in standard. This is in standard. Just for the heck of it, I was exploring the menu and came across soft high key. Soft high key. Soft high key Soft high key was pretty amazing, actually. And I gotta say, as you'll see in these clips, soft high key was much cleaner in the higher ISOs than Cine2, HLG, and even standard. I know, it's weird. Like I said earlier, this is standard. I'm going to stop dicking around. I want to show you what soft high key looks like. And then we're going to go to Cine2 and the other ones. And then I'm going to shoot some more of this talking head stuff at night so you can see what skin tones look like and see if it's something that might be interesting to you or not. I'm not sure. But I was shooting downtown nightscape stuff, and I gotta say, I thought Cine2 was going to be the go-to picture profile. I was surprised that it was okay. It wasn't as good as I thought it was going to be. So let's go explore right now. I'm going to show you a couple of these. I'm going to show you a couple of these settings right now. Let's check it out. Okay, guys. This is soft high key. It's not even really a picture profile. There's no way to really adjust it like you can the other ones with contrast or sharpness or saturation or any of that stuff. It just says soft high key. You know, and you have to mess, I'll be honest with you, I messed with the white balance a little bit when I was shooting downtown because it tends to kind of cool everything off a little bit. And my color temperature setting in this camera right now is on shade, which is kind of, it warms up the scene a little bit because it, you know, it's expecting you to be shooting in a shady spot where it's cooler color temperature wise. And it might need some minor tweaking in post. Speaking of post, I'm not a, as you guys probably remember if you've seen any of my other videos, I am not a real big, great, let's shoot it in log whatever and then spend 18 hours editing a 10-minute video. I don't use LUTs. You know, I don't use anyone else's picture profile settings or any of this stuff. I just kind of go out and do my own thing, and you know, if it looks great, awesome. And if it sucks, we'll do it again or reshoot it. But I came across this soft high key, and when you see some of these clips that I'm going to show you in a little bit of how well soft high key holds up compared to Cine2 or even HLG3, even S-Log3, I was amazed. Super clean, no noise, none. Sure, I know with the other ones, oh yeah, I can go into, you know, you guys I'm sure have a shortcut for, you know, noise reduction and all that stuff. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about straight off the card, looking at the files. Wow. Super clean, sharp, semi-contrasty. I mean, This doesn't look so bad, right? I'm looking at my onboard monitor. Reasonably contrasty. How does it look compared to the standard one that was just on the clip before this? Once again, this is soft high key on my Sony ZV-E10. Yeah, ISO 100 at an F. What am I doing? At an F4. No NDs. I just want you to see what it looks like with nothing on it, so you can really say yay or nay. So let me roll through a couple other settings that I shot at night, so you can compare them to this stuff in the daylight. Let's go check out my Cine2 setting now. Is it locked in? Okay. I can't tell. I can't see the little box. So listen, I didn't change the color. Guys, so here we are. This is Cine2. This is Cine2 picture profile. Normally I like Cine2. I think it's great. Does it have more dynamic range? Maybe a little. Straight out of the camera, I think it looks pretty great. I use Cine2 a lot. This is Cine2 in movie. And I think this is actually a pretty great setup. I use this a bunch. But man, I tell you, that soft high key setting really gives this a run for its money. And I'm excited for you to see what it looks like at night. I think you'll be impressed. I didn't change the color temperature. This is in the shade setting. Remember how I had to adjust the color temperature for my soft high key because it's kind of cool? So this is actually really warm. I can kind of see on my onboard monitor. So just be wary of that. I'm going to try to adjust it a little bit in iMovie because that's what I shoot in. I don't have a big editing suite. I don't like to spend hours on editing my videos. So let's go check out HLG3. Okay. Pretty sure it's locked on. Alright, so this is HLG3. I like this a lot, and this really has quite a bit of dynamic range as well. Certainly a lot more than soft high key, or maybe even Cine2, I think. And I know you guys are probably like me. You know, you'll see somebody's video on YouTube or whatever, and you'll see all these concentric banding rings around the whole thing, and it's just really really annoying, actually. And what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to come up with a solution, an easier solution, so we don't have to look at that as much. And maybe some of these picture profiles might help that. I'm gonna see, you know. We'll look at some of the night stuff, and I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. But this is HLG3. All right. Get a little lower here so I can get my giant noggin in here. All right, so here we are. So we're back in standard now. This is standard. -3 on the contrast. -3 on the sharpening. All right, okay. Saturation's right in the middle. And I'm going to be honest with you. I'm also using that DRO optimizer thing, and it's at +5. Well, you guys are probably going, what the fuck is that? Why are you using that, and why are you using it maxed out? Okay, I'm going to show you what it looks like with the DRO off. Let's take a look. This is +5 on that DRO. Okay. This is the DRO off. It's off. Now, I'm not saying this looks terrible. I'm just saying, wow, it makes me look really contrasty. And this is with the contrast at -3. This is in standard. So this is in standard. Contrast -3. Saturation 0. Okay. Sharpness -3. DRO is off on this one. I think it just looks too blocky and contrasty. You know, I'm looking at myself on the flip out monitor. It doesn't look awful, but man, I got these big raccoon eyes. It's not working. And I think that DRO optimizer really helps kind of lift up the shadows a little bit, kind of soften the contrast a little bit. All right, so I'm going to put it back on DRO +5 right now. Okay. Didn't change anything except turned on that DRO +5. You can adjust that and back it off to, you know, +1, +2, all the way to 5 if you like. I think this kind of gets me close to what Cine2 does, especially at night, and you're going to see. I was amazed. So once again, this is standard with the DRO at +5. Standard DRO at +5. ISO 100, f4, Sony ZV-E10. You know, using an onboard mic, using my Sennheiser. Usually don't use it. I usually use a lav mic, but it's upstairs, put away, and it's too put away. I couldn't find it. So let's go look at soft high key one more time. The sun just dipped, but one of the things I like about soft high key is, we're going to go to it in just a second, but look how it helps seeing my eyeballs here. And you know, I think it could be really cool for certain things. You know, it's not going to be your go-to picture profile or color setting for everything. No, it won't. But you know what? It's pretty awesome. And I'm really surprised that, well, I'm really surprised that more people aren't shooting with it, because it's got a really unique look. And if you fiddle with it a little bit, adjust the color temperature, man, it is really clean. Like really, really clean. No grain. None. Compared to all the other picture profiles at the identical ISOs. It's amazing. So I'm going to go to soft high key right now. All right. Soft high key. Here it is. This one. Yeah, it's a little cooler. I'm not saying it has amazing dynamic range. I'm just saying the color temperature is a little different, and you can fiddle with that in post, whatever you edit in. But as far as straight out of the camera, really clean, no grain. Amazing. And it seems to be very bright compared to the other picture profiles and color settings, as they're called. So check it out. Soft high key. This might be my new fun night go-to. It's not even really a picture profile, so I can't even say that. But picture profile, okay? Anyway, soft high key. For me, I think it looks great. Check out these other clips I shot downtown at night. See for yourself what I'm talking about. Can't make this stuff up. Guys, this is straight out of the camera. No editing, okay? I want you to see what it really looks like before someone puts their magic sauce, you know, lookup table on it, and, you know, the gee whiz, I'm going to make it magic kind of stuff. Straight out of the camera. Check out these picture profiles. See for yourself, okay? Wow, look at soft high key. This is soft high key. I'm going to compare soft high key to Cine2. Soft high key. Picture profile off, standard HDR plus 5. Picture profile off, standard HDR plus 5. ISO 500 f2. This is Cine2 movie. Cine2 movie. ISO 500 f2. Cine2 movie. HLG3 plus 1 on the histogram. ISO 500 f1.8. This is Cine2 movie. Cine2 movie. ISO 500 zeroed out on the histogram. Cine2 movie. Cine2 movie. ISO 500 one stop hot on the histogram. This is standard ISO 500 zeroed out on the histogram. Standard ISO 500 HDR plus 5. Alright, this is soft high key minus 1.7 on the histogram. Soft high key minus 1.7 on the histogram. ISO 500. Still soft high key minus 1 on the histogram. All the other settings are the same. Soft high key. ISO 800 f1.8. Wow, look at soft high key. This is soft high key. I'm going to compare soft high key to Cine2. Soft high key. This is Cine2 movie. Cine2 movie. ISO 500 f2. Cine2 movie. Picture profile off, standard HDR plus 5. Picture profile off, standard HDR plus 5. ISO 500 f2. HLG3 plus 1 on the histogram. ISO 500 f1.8. This is Cine2 movie. Cine2 movie. ISO 500 zeroed out on the histogram. Cine2 movie. Cine2 movie. ISO 500 one stop hot on the histogram. This is standard ISO 500 zeroed out on the histogram. Standard ISO 500 HDR plus 5. Alright, this is soft high key minus 1.7 on the histogram. Soft high key minus 1.7 on the histogram. ISO 500. Still soft high key minus 1 on the histogram. All the other settings are the same. Soft high key. ISO 800 f1.8. This is soft high key. Soft high key. What do you think? Alright, so just as a contrast, this is standard at +1. This is standard. I moved up. Maybe the focus didn't lock in on my eyeball. Okay. Okay, this is Cine2. This is Cine2 at 1. This is Cine2 at 1.3. 1.3 Cine2. Okay, this is straight HLG in 709. Zeroed out. Oh, sorry. This is +2 on the histogram. +2 straight. Same settings. This is HLG1. 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 This is HLG2. HLG2, same settings. 709. HLG2. This is HLG3, and it looks noticeably brighter. And it's at +2, so I'm going to go lower. Okay. Okay, this is soft high key, ISO 100. The mountain range is right in the middle, and I'm zeroed out on the histogram. Wow. Interesting. I think I really like this. I can bring this. I'll bring this into Lightroom or iMovie and see if I can mess around with it a little bit. This is soft high key, like -0.7, ISO 100. Oops. Pretty interesting. It's not really blowing out that much. I mean, there it's blown out, but like it says right here, look, this is 0. This is 0 for soft high key on my histogram. I'm curious to see what it says. Yeah, okay, I'll focus on my eyeball. This is 0. Wow, this is crazy. My mountain range is just off to the right a little bit, but let's see here. This says, my histogram says it's 0. Huh. This right here looks to be, this is -0.7, and this looks, bright, full, not overexposed. My histogram looks good. It's just to the right of center. Huh. Curious. But my skin tones seem to look okay. Maybe a little cool, but it really kind of whitened up my eyeballs. Almost forgot. Thank you for watching Cameras and Coffees. Hit that subscribe button. Help a brother out. You guys be well.